Sir, we in the building, man. TopFlyghtTv. Today I got the Broadway Boyz in the building. Yes, indeed.
Yes, sir.
The Mission Statement Podcast. What's up, man?
What's poppin', bro? Good to see you, man.
Good to see y'all, brothers. Good to see y'all, brothers.
Definitely.
Yes,
Love what
indeed.
you doing.
Nah, I appreciate it, man.
Definitely. We need more podcasts like this, brother.
Yeah, especially in the area.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. So yeah, and everything you do, not just podcasting, the videos and everything, man. You like top of the crop right now.
My man.
Especially before the Hammer last video, that right there mean a lot. And it was Chris, you know what I mean? So
Nah, I appreciate it. That was the last time I seen you, I think it was.
yeah, it was. I appreciate you for coming out doing that.
Nah, shit, that's what I do, man.
My man.
All right, well, shit, man. Let's get right into it. So, y'all from Baltimore?
Born and raised, yes, sir. East Baltimore.
Okay.
Born and raised.
What was that like, man? What was it like growing up in Baltimore?
We grew up in the '80s, bro. So we was born in '85. Very humble beginnings. Born in Somerset Projects, raised down there till we was like 10. Even though we from East Baltimore, we moved all over the place though. So we know a lot of people, family. A lot of my father's side of the family from West Baltimore. So I mean, just know a lot of people. Baltimore tend to get a bad rap sometimes because of the murder rate. But when you living down there and you in it, you really don't even recognize what's going on. You don't don't articulate what everybody else articulate that's outside the city. You know what I mean? So for us, it was growing up. It was a well-knit community where we was at.
Mm-hmm.
It was dangerous. It was a lot of shit going on. But by us knowing everybody, and by us having a lot of family out there, we really ain't get into a lot of the bad shit. It was a tight knit. Even though it was the projects, it was a tight knit community. Everybody knew each other. Yeah, with violence going on, but that shit stayed outside the circle. You know what I mean? So
Right.
just grew up like that. Baltimore is a good place to live, grow up at if you know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Yeah, as long as you know how to move. So.
Y'all do any sports out there?
You know, a little bit of basketball, BNBL. And you know, back in the '80s, growing up in the '80s and '90s, we all wanted to be Jordan. So
Yeah.
we all had that dream that we could make it to the NBA. Our height said the wrong thing.
Yeah. Muggsy Bogues from Baltimore. Yeah, okay.
Muggsy stayed into basketball. We got like sidetracked in the streets.
Uh-huh.
Kind of like at 14, 15? Yeah. Plus, shit, Muggsy from right around where we from.
Okay.
Same area, same zone, same schools and shit. So we definitely seen a lot of him and Sam Cassell. Shout out Sam Cassell.
Okay.
We definitely seen them growing up. Muggsy, man, he stayed on that ball though. I mean, he stayed on that ball, you know what I mean? So plus it wasn't so many different like different distractions. Back when we were growing up, there was a lot of different distractions. Back then when that's all they had was basketball, you know what I mean? So just different back in them days. But yeah, we played sports a little bit, bro. A little teeny bit. BNBL, that's where it stopped. We played lacrosse, we played soccer, we played everything.
That's dope.
School shit though.
That's dope. Hell yeah. So y'all did a little bit of rapping. I ain't even know that.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. We
And y'all started that in Baltimore.
Yeah.
What prompted that, man? What made y'all say, you know what, man, let's
just
go
having a love for music.
Having a love for music.
Having a love for music, and I'm not gonna say nobody around us was really doing it. Not at that time. It was just we got connected with our cousin's boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
He was on the radio and he won. They got a little contest every day on 92Q. He won a contest like 2 weeks straight. And that's how we kind of got intertwined. I think Antoine jumped on a song he had with him and a couple other guys from Baltimore. And that kind of, especially for me, that kind of opened my eyes to what we could become with that. Baltimore got a lot of rappers. And at the time they had up and coming rappers, but it wasn't like shout out my man Boss, man. Shout out my man Boss, man.
So he was the top guy at that time.
You had King Los.
Okay. So what year was this?
This is 03.
03, okay.
We had Tim Trees.
Tim Trees, that big single.
Man, Tim Trees. Raw Lee was in the city moving around real heavy back then.
Okay.
Sky Akbar. It was somebody else. Comp. Of course, Comp signed the Def Jam back in them times. That was big for us. You know what I mean? Him signing the Def Jam. But and then when we moved up here to West Virginia, we just stopped for a little bit. So we kind of took a little break, and then we continued it. But when we continued it, we tried to win at it from a
an independent label aspect of us.
Yeah.
Like, me trying to rap and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it took off from there, bro. That shit took. I can honestly say music has taken me from. I don't think I ever would have visited Miami, New York, none of them different places without music being in play. You know what I mean? Even though we ain't go as far as we wanted to go, but it took me crazy places.
A lot of experiences.
Yeah, it'll definitely take you through a lot of experiences, man. Absolutely. So what was the scene like in Baltimore around 03, 02? Was it shows? Y'all did shows and all that?
You know what? We really ain't start doing shows in Baltimore until we moved out.
Okay.
Yeah. When we was the music scene down there back then, I can say it was heavy boss man.
Okay.
It's heavy boss man, and shout out to DJ K Swift.
Okay, yeah.
She passed away, but it was heavy boss man. A lot of pub music and shit too.
Another thing about Baltimore is influenced by northern music, which is New York, and also a lot of southern music. So southern music like Boosie and Webby, 3-6 Mafia influenced us a lot.
Yeah, that was my
3-6 Mafia influenced, Project Pet influenced us a lot. Influenced the whole city.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was good growing up, but it was a dangerous place, man. Going into different places and clubs and partying and murder. It was a lot. It was a lot, bro. It's a lot going on. Wouldn't trade them experiences for nothing. So.
Nah, I can dig it. So okay, so y'all moved to Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Yeah.
What prompted that? What made y'all come to West Virginia?
Our grandmother moved up to Martinsburg in '97. So in '97, we kind of I think we came up here that summer, right?
Yeah, we started visiting summers like
ever since '97. We
every
other summer.
Come up here every other summer, so we was already familiar with.
Yeah, I was familiar with it.
With the territory up here, and then back in like I graduated high school in 03, so like 04. It was a lot of shit going on.
But our job ended. We worked at a college.
Yeah.
And in the summertime, I guess they was on break. So we came up here to visit our grandmother for the summer. And shit, by the time the end of the summer came, we had a job. We was kind of situated up here, so we just stayed up here and just stayed.
So was it a culture shock? Like, I know y'all got used to it by coming up here sometimes, but what was it like actually moving here? You know what I mean? Was it different? Like, I know it was different, but what was like the biggest differences?
How slow it was.
Slow.
How slow it was, and the people.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
I knew a lot of people that was from here, but it's like when we came back up here, there was a lot of out of town people that started moving up here. I guess because of the VA Center and different little aspects of the. I don't know. I mean, I guess the influx of people started moving up here, so I didn't know a lot. But it was just different.
And it was a lot slower. We seen it every year because we'd come up and then go back home. And every time we come back up, we notice how much faster it is. And how much, which was good for us because the slow pace was kind of Lower House on the Prairie type. Type shit. I mean, it was slow. I mean, like for retirement people type.
Yeah.
Right.
Work in the '90s was slow.
Okay, I believe it.
Slow. But when we moved back up here, it was kind of, it was crazy. It was crazy up here a little bit, bro. It was a little hot.
Okay.
Hot.
Okay.
What I mean?
I heard.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It was hot up here, but we made it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Made it.
Damn, so y'all in Martinsburg, West Virginia now, man, and fast forward, the mission statement podcast.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, let me back up. Y'all, which one of y'all was DJing? Both of y'all was DJing, or one of y'all was DJing?
Just one.
Okay.
It was me. I kind of just started 3 years ago. Like just picked it up, just from me dabbling in production a little bit.
Yeah.
Always wanted to do it, and I just bought some DJ equipment. Kind of took the time to learn it.
Yeah.
And then one thing led to another.
Start promoting ourselves.
Start promoting ourselves. We started
going to clubs and shit. So
we had out some prior relationships with different club owners, and that's how I kind of got my foot in the door with doing clubs.
There you go. Yeah. Let me back up though. I want to ask you, because I like to ask people that tapped into the rap scene, the investment of being an artist. Talk about that, dog. Like, I like for people to touch on that.
Yeah,
it's an expensive situation, though.
Especially when you first beginning, when you first starting out and you really taking it serious.
Yeah.
You gotta put everything into it, bro. Like if you can't invest not only money, but your time into it, don't do it.
It's expensive in different ways. It's expensive in your time, especially like us having kids early. It kind of like, you know what I mean, made us take a step back. You know what I mean? Especially if it wasn't working the way we wanted to work.
Yeah.
But the investment of being an artist, man, is a lot because you spend a lot of time. Showcases are the worst.
Yeah.
Because first of all, you're not getting paid.
Yeah.
And you put your effort into it, and the people that's actually doing the showcases, a lot of them is only in it for pretty much the money.
Yeah.
We always looked at it. We always came into it from like a business standpoint.
Yeah.
Like it's not like a CEO standpoint where we take care of all the overhead costs, but we actually want our rappers to be successful. Everybody that we dealing with. So a lot of feelings, man. Sometimes we sit back and be like, is it really worth it? Like, it's just a lot, bro.
Yeah.
It was at the end of the day, it's worth it. If you can get the way you need to go, it's worth it. So,
Right.
And just for the love of hip hop. Like,
Just for the love of it, but
Absolutely.
it's definitely a big investment.
Yeah.
Hell of an investment. Hell of an investment.
Yeah.
Glad we did it though.
Yeah.
Built some strong relationship with that.
Yeah,
strong relationship. I met people that I met Freeway. Had
Okay.
a conversation with Freeway a couple times.
Nice.
Just meeting different people and putting yourself in different situations. That's where it's at.
All right, so I noticed, right? I met y'all late in the game, right? So, but I seen after the fact that y'all had a crew going. Y'all had a crew. It looked like family. From the outside looking at it, looked like y'all was family. Like y'all was related. What was up with it? What's the name of the crew?
3PTV.
Okay.
3PTV. It was a combination of family and friends. Like AC family, Hammer family, rest in peace. They introduced us to Bam Smooth. They're all in Chambersburg. So Hammer moved to Chambersburg when he was in maybe in 11th grade. So then we built the studio in a little apartment that we had up there. So we going back and forth to Chambersburg. And we met up with some guys up there that was already doing music. They was called the Ad Boys. So we just started doing music together. And that's when we formed 3PTV. And bro, that shit popped off quick. We was everywhere in the tri-state. We got nominated for who was it? Best New Artist at Pennsylvania Hip Hop Awards.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Best Group Artist, and then at the DMV Awards 2 years later, Best Group Video.
Best Group Video. So
that's dope.
Popped off quick. You know what I mean? And
but to begin it though, I don't mean to cut you off. When we started, bro, we wasn't really getting like coming from Baltimore and coming up here to do rap, to do music. The locals really wasn't messing with us like that. So we actually had to go back to Baltimore to kind of build a buzz. And then around like 2010, 2011, kind of when we got everybody together, 3PTV, that's kind of when we took off.
Nice.
So that was just that whole journey. A lot of people say that the journey alone is worth it compared to when you actually get there. So
man, that's the truth, homie.
like the journey, bro, the journey is everything. I mean, and with us being young and can enjoy everything.
And the strategy we had, we tried to work with artists that was already that was cheap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was cheap, but that was already established. You know what I mean? Like, not to work with too many local artists. And that kind of made us look like we was big-headed. Yeah, kind of like, made us like, but we wasn't even doing it because of that. We were just trying to, we figured we get in that way, then we can bring everybody in.
Facts.
Then we can start collaborating with people I feel like it didn't make no sense to collaborate with nobody local if we wasn't, because ain't no eyes on them. You know what I mean? It's trying to make it work for everybody. You know what I mean? So
a lot of things that helped us though was us being entrenched in the community. That kind of negated some of us working with local artists. But us having kids and coaching basketball and doing different things, we didn't have to involve them in that type of ordeal. So that kind of was good. For us.
No doubt. So boom, the Mission Statement podcast. I want to know, man. Yeah, okay. So I remember when that first popped off. That was around the pandemic, right?
yeah, that was around the pandemic.
Yeah, I came up with the idea. Well, we came up with the idea in 2016.
Okay.
Just started doing like little short videos. Interviewing different artists.
Oh, so y'all been doing that? Okay.
We just had the idea. We didn't actually dabbled in a little bit, and then like kind of bounced out a little bit just for family, divorces, and there all types of stuff bro we was going through. So when we kind of got focused again, I wanted to like pick back up on it, but just take over the audio space, not kind of like the video, more so audio.
Yeah,
right.
We want to like take over the audio space. I'm the podcast space is a space I think it's young. You know what I mean? It's still still, it's a lot of money to be made in a podcasting space. And I feel like we can always jump back to the video when we want to.
Right.
The audio, we're just gonna stay with the audio to curate to our audio base, our fan base. I mean, you know,
Truck drivers,
okay,
shit. You know what I mean?
Factory workers. We try to take over that little space right there. So you know what I mean? It's fruit. So
yeah. So how y'all come up with the name?
I don't know. How did I come up with the mission?
That's a dope name, by the way.
Yeah. I'm not even sure. I can't even tell you. It just popped up. Yeah, it just popped up.
Brainstorming. This brainstorming came up with it. I kind of picked back up on it with 2020.
Yeah, 2021. Yeah,
Pick back up on it and stay with the audio, and we just been slowly moving.
Fourth season. Now we started our fourth season.
And we know it's a long game, so we ain't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you know how sometimes we so used to being in the music game that we kind of almost put a cap on it. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Like I used to always tell him like I do not want to be like 33, 34, and not make it and still like showcases, bro, will kill you. Like, but we did a showcase one day up in for Bad Boy up in New York. And man,
20 groups up there,
bro. That shit was the worst ever, bro. And I was like, I'm done. Like,
you know? And that's what I mean by like we'll put everything into these little showcases in these shows.
Yeah.
And the people that's running in it, it's like a money grab.
Like,
yeah.
On stage, bro. They not even talking to us. They not even.
Yeah.
They didn't get our name.
And then they rolling out after they perform.
Right, they rolling out. You know what I mean? Like
rap and roll.
That shit was like, I was like, man, I said, yeah, I'm done, bro. Like, yeah, but that shit was rough.
Nah, I know all about it, dog. I can dig it. All right, so boom, I started the mission statement podcast.
We start season 4 right now.
Oh yeah, I want to get to that too. I was gonna ask y'all about that too. So did y'all what I know y'all did? What challenges did y'all face, man? Starting off, dog. Like, because I know for me, matter of fact, let me say this: a lot of people aren't doing audio.
Yeah.
You know, that's not popular.
Yeah, it's not popular.
It takes work. That takes a lot more. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot more, and you don't get the glory of being seen. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that
You
quick.
gotta be okay with that, though.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You gotta be okay with not being seen. And you know what? I think by Storm Music, I think that made us not.
Yeah.
You don't even, as long as you can hear our voice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As long as you know
The money the
I
same.
can think off what he think. I can think what he thinking right now. You know what I mean? Just because my twin brother. So our cohesiveness is what can sell us a little bit. You know what I mean? I mean, I see a lot of podcasts out here that got great cohesive, especially Wallow and Gilly. They got great cohesiveness off each other because they family. You know what I mean? And I feel like we got that working for us a little bit.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to our co-host Lady T.
Okay.
We definitely can't forget about her because
How she get on
she
board?
what makes it glue.
She just
We realized we needed a girl,
female presence. Yeah.
That makes
So
sense. That makes sense.
she from a I ain't gonna say a rough neighborhood either, but she from New York City. She from Brooklyn.
Okay.
So she kind of give us that aspect. Just the thinking process.
And just getting us different type of, and she got us a couple interviews that
Yeah,
I feel like
the guy
it would have got it for
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like shout out King Street.
Yeah, shout out to King Street. He was one of them.
Definitely shout out to King Street. But I feel like we wouldn't have got that interview if it wasn't for her. You know what I mean? So
Right.
shout out to her. Shout out Lady T.
No, that's dope. So, the challenges did y'all face?
Just being committed, bro. Like one of the challenges was just being committed.
Yeah.
As far as like financial challenges, we kind of built up to that. Like we kind of like started like buying equipment, getting everything in order. Like months before we got to that point where we were ready to record.
Right.
So just being committed, and even sometimes still like we on season 4, season 4, season 5, season 6 takes time.
Yeah.
You might have things that get in the way. You might not. You might. We aim to shoot every week. Twice a month.
Okay. Yeah.
Might be a time we might
you taking all my questions. I was going to ask you. No, keep going. Cause it's good.
It might be a time we might be a few days late.
Yeah.
Because unseen circumstances.
Yeah.
But just being committed, just the commitment is what is probably the hardest thing to it.
Facts. No doubt.
Yeah.
So what are y'all favorite podcasts right now? Who do y'all listen to like on a weekly basis or just whenever?
You believe it or not, Joe Rogan, bro.
Rogan? Oh yeah.
Joe
Okay.
Rogan.
Okay.
I like Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan.
I'm a boxing guy too, so I listen to all boxing podcasts. Like I'm at work. When I'm at work, I listen to podcasts all day.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Anton Daniels. I listen to Anton.
Okay.
Shout out to Anton Daniels.
Yeah.
A lot of I used to do No Jumper, but he started geeking out.
Yeah,
He started geeking out. Yeah. Vlad. It depends on what guest is on there.
I gotta keep it real, dog. Since we here, let's now listen. Since we here, I got my issues with Vlad.
Yeah.
But I gotta keep it real. Vlad got solid work, dog.
Bro.
And you know what I respect about him? He kind of ushered in, bringing in people that nobody was really hearing from, like the John Witherspoons, like Ezel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect that because we can't be mad at him. We wouldn't put money in their pocket, you know what I'm saying. So I don't like what he did with the minister. You know what I'm saying? He didn't apologize for that. You know what I'm saying? That was out of pocket. You know what I mean?
I like Vlad. Let me cut you off.
Yeah, go ahead.
He invented the clip up.
The clips. Yeah.
You can get off of clipping your shit up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's extra money that you can get, man. This is the business aspect. I appreciate that from Vlad.
Oh yeah.
But sometimes he be acting like he feds or some shit.
Yeah.
He be asking like he be digging. Pause. I respect the way he angle his questions. But man, he just be like asking the wrong questions sometimes, man. But I gotta hold them accountable too. So
Right.
Answer a question.
Yeah.
That's gonna incriminate you. And you gotta take what comes to you. But at the same time, Vlad. I like the way he do business though. I like the way Vlad do business.
Yeah, he get a little too comfortable sometimes, in my opinion. Like, look, I get it, homie. You've been around the culture for a while, but sometimes I feel like he overstepped his boundaries. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, I can go to a Vlad interview. He'll have a variety of guests on there, and just like you'll see people you ain't heard from in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So
he was a genius for that.
Yeah, hey dog, come on, man. He got classic interviews, dog. Like, come on, man.
Even him clipping that up, bro. I know he made a meal off just clipping that up. Not to count his pockets, but I know he made some money off clipping that up. That interview right there was iconic. You know what I mean? Because it actually probably got Keefe D booked.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think so.
No, yeah.
Information absolutely on there, bro.
That's why they say what they say. Yeah, that's why they say what they say.
You know what I mean? So,
hey man, we right on topic, man. Look, so is there any content that y'all try to stay away from?
Nah, because what we do is we just report what's going on. I mean, you can kind of put us in the same algorithm as like the Breakfast Club or something like that. Yeah. So we don't really stay away from anything. Especially if it's like news, especially if it's like relevant.
Right.
So we just get
free game, bro.
What we do is we got our roles in the podcast. Like Antoine to bring you the news. I kind of give you the opinionated part of it, and Lady T will kind of do the same thing from a female perspective.
Right.
So we kind of got a nice blend. So it ain't nothing that we stay away from.
Okay.
We talk about politics. We talk about religion. We talk about everything.
Yeah. I don't shy away from what I believe in. I mean, you can believe in what you believe in, vote for who you vote for, whatever. But on the podcast, I try to, you know what I mean, try to keep it as authentic as possible. Yeah. I don't want to be fake or phony. If I'm Republican or a Democrat, I'm gonna say that, or I'm gonna be that. I'm not gonna hide or you know what I mean, like shield or I don't get paid from neither one.
Now that we on the audio space.
That's what face to it.
Right. Well, shit. Speaking of that, man, election is coming up. It's about to be an upset one way or another. We got Kamala Harris. We got Donald Trump. There's a lot of fuckery going on.
Yes, it is.
It's a lot going on, and it's almost crunch time. Where y'all at with this, and who are y'all voting for?
Trump. Like I'm voting for Trump, and it ain't. And I don't knock nobody for voting for Kamala. But what I do knock you for is for trying to push it on people. Like, let people vote for who they're gonna vote for. Don't shun people for who they're gonna vote for. I know people get divorces. Get going into divorces because of situations and females are just, man, like sassy people acting crazy. On us, you know what I mean? Listen, black man, if you vote for Trump, let that be that. Don't let nobody, I mean, stir you away because of whatever. You know what I mean? But even if you vote for Kamala, don't let nobody stir you any type of way because of whatever. Vote for who you vote for and stand up. But for me, I'm voting Republican this time.
I want to say Trump. I will still want at least time.
Yeah.
I be having a hard time believing a lot of things that come out of both of their mouth. But with Kamala, some of the promises she made, y'all was the president between you and Biden and the vice president for what, 4 years?
Yeah.
4 years now, right? 4 years. You gotta show me something.
Republicans had the House for only 4 years out of the last 16 years. So I look at the state of the country and I'm like, all right, out of the last 16 years, Democrats had it for 12. All right, let's just change it up and see what will happen. You know what I mean? Let's see. I want to see inflation go down. I want to see certain things happen. You know what I mean? I want to see certain things happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it is what it is.
So, okay, so your big thing is the inflation, and what else? Like, is there anything else that you?
The migrants.
The immigrants,
The migrants.
big time.
The migrants.
How y'all feel about that though? Like,
I don't have nothing against nobody nationality or nothing like that. I don't want to get that confused.
Yeah.
But it's just like, thank God West Virginia voted against its own interests a lot of times. So it's like, it's hard in West Virginia because is the governor Democrat? I think the governor might be Democrat.
he flip-flop.
But he flip-flop a lot.
Okay.
So we live in a red state, I think. So the migrant problem won't affect us a lot.
Yeah.
But like, if you live in like in Baltimore or like Detroit, or Cali,
You gotta think they giving them our resources.
they're giving them out resources. I'm paying
The
tax.
resources that black people are supposed to get for the extra help that we supposed to get, they give them to the migrants. They actually paying these people.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, like, quick story real fast. I go into the store, I see a van pull up, and it's like 13 migrants. I'm ready to leave for work. I jump out my car real fast, run to the store real fast, because I know if I'm behind them, I'm gonna be a whole hour getting out of there. And it's just me and the lady at the register. And there's 13 migrants in there. They talking, laughing. We don't understand what they saying. I almost forgot where the fuck I was at.
yeah.
I ain't know where I was at, bro.
That's
I ain't know if I was south of the border. I ain't know where I was at for a minute, bro. I was a minority at that point.
Yeah, that's real shit.
As far as an American,
And then when you ask her the question, like, it's like she spin the block a lot. You know what I mean? Like she be spinning the shit out, mom. Kamala be spinning. You know what I mean? And it's just like Trump. I just seen him in Michigan, Detroit, and he's so straightforward with what he want to do. With Kamala, it's just like you say all this shit, but the House the House Republican, you're not even gonna pass none of that shit through. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then I feel like she play on a lot of people's emotions. You know what I mean? She can say anything. She can be like, well, Trump want to stop abortions. No, he don't want to stop abortions. All he want to do is make it a state problem, not a federal problem. So it's just like, if you can say anything you want to people and have them and play on any people's emotions and have them vote for you, you're good. You're good. The truth. You the truth. Like, you know what I mean? That's what she's doing. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to vote Republican this time. I'm gonna have to go that way for the first time.
Nah, I can dig it. That's deep.
Facts.
And you know the thing is, a lot of us are so fed up with the Democrats, man, that we like, look here, we're gonna stick it to them this time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all look, you see how they tried to they tried to talk to us at the last minute.
Yeah, they're gonna mention
You did.
and all this type of shit. Like,
You did.
enticement to do, man. What?
Yeah, the pressure, we put the pressure down so bad that they, in the last hour, though, they like, hey, black man, we gonna do something for y'all.
Yeah.
And we been talking to y'all, asking y'all, telling y'all, demanding this whole time, and then they like, nah, we not going. Nah, we don't even, they ain't ignored us first. Then they like, and now like, we gotta deal with them. You see what I'm saying?
Like, oh, nah.
Indeed. No doubt. All right, so more current topics, man. Y'all following the YSL case?
Yeah. To me, I hope
it's falling apart
I
now.
hope it fall apart, get thrown out, man, because it's a mockery of this man, Young Thug. I mean, it goes to show what the justice system try to do to us. You know what I mean? Sometimes, I mean, if you had a case on him, he would have been locked up. I think I just seen they just locked up somebody or gave somebody 10 years for not testifying against Young Thug. Yesterday or something like that. I seen it on my timeline, on my algorithm, but it's sad, bro. It's sad. It's just sad, man, because this man that spent all his time behind bars, missing all his money he could have made from shows. You don't even have a case against him.
What is it? Racketeering? Is that what they trying to get him for?
Yeah, he got a RICO. He got a state
Yeah,
RICO.
Ricos be over with quick, man. They don't.
How many people are still locked up behind this? Is it just him, or is it still multiple people still?
Well, I know a lot of people will let loose. A lot of people.
I know that. That's why I asked that.
Took their plea. Yeah.
They ain't got no case against that, man. They just say they gonna get. You know what's gonna wind up happening? You gonna have time served. Yeah, you gonna get time served. Ain't get some probation.
Well, you know he got that when they raided the house. They found all kind of shit.
All kind of shit. I ain't know that.
I ain't know that.
Yeah, so when he done with this, he gotta face that.
Oh shit.
He's not even on trial for that yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what do you think about people like Woody getting propped up in the algorithm. He's all over the timeline. The ladies love him.
Yeah, see that.
Even let me tell you something. I seen street niggas that's fucking with him.
I don't know if I can fuck with that nigga, bro. You wonder why?
He told, didn't he?
Yeah, he told. He's one of the reasons they got a Rico.
And they celebrate this motherfucker. I said,
Charles White gonna fuck with him more. Not just
they beefing that.
He was fucking with him, though, right?
Yeah, he was.
He's celebrating. He running, my man locked up. Like
He locked
up.
Yeah, he home.
Like Thug's still locked up. I feel like Woody running around getting paid off of his name. You know what I mean? Like that's that's some shit they got going on now. I don't even know what type of shit that is, bro. Like I don't even know how old Woody is, but he know better than that shit. You know what I mean? Like me personally, I don't.
And they say he's a stand-up individual, but I don't know how it just don't seem right.
Yeah, his stand-up shit got pulled. He not a stand-up individual anymore. That shit got pulled. And I mean, I don't even know how people vouch for it. I seen him with Charleston White. I don't even know how people vouch for that shit. I fuck with Charleston. Charleston be having some good topics sometimes, but he be geeking out too. So when I see them two together, it's a gimmick. They trying to get paid.
That was definitely a gimmick.
Trying to get paid.
Yeah.
Trying to get paid. Shout out to him though, but
Yeah. Now they beefing real heavy.
Yeah,
And the internet.
you knew it was coming on top, didn't you?
I knew it, dog. I knew it was
That
coming.
shit was coming, man.
No,
Like,
I knew that it was coming, dog. Absolutely.
They both the same individual. Two different footwork.
When I say them together, I was like, all right, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. They match.
Yeah.
They match.
I think the difference is Woody real live he might get Thug a lot of time in prison.
Yeah.
We don't really necessarily know anybody that Charleston got time. You know what I'm saying?
Charleston.
And on top of that, Charleston, he claims to be a civilian. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Tell you straight up.
Yeah.
They tell you straight up.
Well, let me ask you, Lil Woody just issued this apology to Young Thug. Well, somebody asked him, if you could see Young Thug right now, what would you say? And he basically said he's sorry. He's sorry. And, you know what I'm saying? What do y'all think about the state of the internet, though? The internet is crazy. We got Jaguar. We got Gene. We got nothing but. Let me tell you, man. The top people, in my opinion, the top people are clout chasers and cooperators.
Mm-hmm.
You did. What do y'all think about this? The integrity, it's fake news all up down your timeline.
All over the place.
All over the timeline. It's AI videos, it's AI audio, what do y'all think, man? Like, where is this going?
See, it's gonna get worse, bro. Like you can't in order to believe something, you gotta fact check it and look it up 17 times.
Say it again.
17 outlets. It's crazy.
Really crazy.
And with us born in the 80s, we kind of got the old school side of things on how we grew up with jumping fences and hooping and climbing trees and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And we still young enough to be on the internet and understand how that shit goes. So, it's
a wild west.
It's wild, wild west now, bro. You don't know what to believe.
Everything is microwave though. Everything happens so fast.
Yeah.
Everything happens so fast, especially with Diddy shit and shit with. We still following the YSL shit.
Yeah.
What y'all think about Diddy's situation?
I don't even know what to think about.
I don't know what to think.
Some audio came out the other day with, I think it was an actor dude. That shit turned my stomach. And then the Twitter, like X. I know Elon Musk own the shit, but bro, bro, like you got to be a strong individual to even have an X account.
It's real talk.
You know what I mean, bro? Like I be on there sometimes. Somebody just hacked my Facebook, so I'm just fuck Facebook. I'm on X now, X and Instagram and TikTok. And you got to be mentally ready for.
You mean
what you gonna see? Yeah.
No. Period.
Yeah.
Period.
Hey, no, I'll be scrolling and I'll see somebody get unalive. I don't want to see none of that.
See all that shit now.
You know what I mean? I don't want to see it, though.
Kids away from that.
And then my son 14 years old, when he be strolling, I got coming there every 20 minutes, like, bro, what you doing?
Yeah.
What you looking at? Like, what you on the phone?
That shit rough.
Like, yo, it's crazy. But as far as the Diddy stuff, I don't know, bro. Like, on one hand, as far as with the Cassie shit, dead wrong. I'm definitely against all that. I want to see, because like I said,
how real it is.
Like you said, we don't know how real. We don't know what we listen. We don't know what we saying. I don't know
AI. I don't know if I'm hearing AI. I don't know. There's so many fake media outlets out there. I don't know what's true or what's not true until the police or feds come out. They said a lot of people gonna get taken down for this shit.
They got a lot of evidence. I don't know, bro. It's confusing, man. Like I'm just watching. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Like
They not coming out with nothing really though. Cause everything I see, I don't
everything is under wrap as far as exactly what he's being charged with, what kind of evidence they got. I did see something on I think I seen a DA bring out like 5 witnesses and had like 20 charges and shit, I think. But I don't know how real that is or if that's like concrete evidence or
Well, let me tell you, they just came up with 120 new people with accusations. 60 men, 60 women. But get this, in totality, it was 3,000 people that filed civil suits against this
trying
man.
to get that money.
Now see, that's where but I have my next question for you. Are they civil suits, criminal suits? If they civil suits, is it a money grab? See, I don't know what's with the and that many people though, it still could be a money grab. Diddy got money, you know what I mean? Diddy, I mean, y'all think this shit gonna break him?
Oh hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They gonna break him.
Yeah,
They gonna break him. I know. They gonna take all of it. They gonna take half of it. Him beating this case.
and then half of the lost.
How much was his bail? What was his bail? It was like 20 million, wasn't it? There was something like that.
They offered 50 million, I think, with a private jet. They said he gonna sell his private jet.
He chopped up his mother house or something like that. It was something like that.
50 million for the mother house. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So to make it more broad, man, we seen. Let's start early. I don't want I'm gonna go back a little bit. We seen Pac, right, go down and go to prison. We seen Mike Tyson go to prison. We seen Michael Jackson get the allegations. We seen Bill Cosby go to fucking prison. They put fucking Cliff Huxtable in the penitentiary, dog.
That was wild shit. That was low ball. When he blind when he went to prison?
Yeah, he was like legally blind. Yeah.
Hey,
We seen R. Kelly. We seen R. Kelly go, and now we see Diddy, and now just last week Kanye has allegations. Somebody just came out with Kanye. It's a real thing. It's a real allegation, and I kind of got to throw Chris Brown in there too. He didn't go to prison, but he's under scrutiny. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think? Because it's starting to look like to me, man, that it's some sort of agenda. You know what I'm saying? That successful black folks, and now they saying, this the shit I hate. Everybody's saying Jay-Z is next. You dig?
Jay-Z played into the corporate agenda though a little bit. Come more than what everybody else do.
You know how I look at it? I look at it a little bit deeper than that. I look at it as you can't pass no wealth down, but they're gonna take it from you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Repeat that.
All right. I'm gonna let you make all your money. But then once you make all your money, I'm gonna attack you in certain ways to make sure you don't pass that money down to your kids. This attack on black wealth was what I think. That's what I think. It might be far-fetched, thinking a little bit too deep, but I think it's you attacking people money like that. You're attacking people, and it be little shit. It be civil shit, basically. You know what I mean? If you're attacking people money like that. Also, when you say Chris Brown, didn't Chris Brown just get his masters? I think Chris Brown got his masters.
Okay.
So Diddy got his masters. Diddy always had his masters. Michael Jackson had.
Diddy got everybody masters.
Yeah. Michael Jackson bought the Beatles masters. They got him.
Then he sued the liquor company, right?
They sued the liquor company, Diego. It's just, I think it's an attack.
Michael Jackson tried to buy he had the Beatles masters. He wasn't selling back. Bill Cosby tried to buy CBS, and then he was at oil,
living on top of oil.
When he wasn't let him dig.
I ain't know that.
He let him dig in Massachusetts. So yeah, I mean, from what it looked like it's an attack on me. To me, what it looked like, yeah.
And don't get me wrong. I'm not absolving Puff from any wrong. I ain't absolving any of them from any wrongdoing. But it just seems like it's a lot of trumped up charges. It's a lot.
Yeah, it's like they sit back and wait for you to do something.
Public annihilation. Look, they trying to annihilate publicly too.
Oh, yeah.
More so than anything else. Think about it. It ain't illegal to buy baby oil. I don't give a fuck if you buy 5,000 bottles of baby oil. But they publicly annihilated him for buying baby oil.
Yeah.
I see more black people getting on puppy than white people.
Yeah, no, come on,
bro. It's crazy.
Talk about that, though. Like, it seems as if I ain't gonna say we, because I'm not. I noticed this, man. A lot of people ain't really got nothing going on.
Yeah.
What to do it? Yeah,
it's a lot of.
They're really happy about this shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of sassy niggas out here.
Super sassy.
Niggas be sassy that be doing that shit. Like, if you start harping on a black man failure like that, like, man, I don't never want to see no black man behind bars. I mean, unless he deserved to be behind bars.
Right.
You know what I mean? But even then, I'm still biased.
I had to tell my mother. I tell my mother, like, man, you gotta turn that shit off. Cause like, now you against Diddy now. I mean, I get it. The shit I seen with Cassie was unacceptable.
Mm-hmm.
Now he can't deny that I seen that.
Yeah.
Cassie didn't. She got a bag. She got a bag for it. I mean, if it was real bad for, she should have pressed charges.
Mm-hmm.
She got a bag for it. I guess she got paid back. But other than that, I don't know. I need to see if he fucking niggas and shit. Why that's crazy? That's crazy work. It ain't illegal.
Right.
That's on him.
Mm-hmm.
It'll fuck him up. It'll fuck him up publicly. That's his sexual. That's his shit.
You think it'll fuck him up? I mean, in today's world,
for us it will.
Yeah. For us,
for us it will.
Yeah. But in today's world, man, that might get him in some more. That might save his ass.
It might save his ass. But I think Puffy only mattered to us. The new generation never really fuck with Puffy like that.
Yeah.
Think about it. The new generation that's born in the 2000s. Think about it. The motherfucker born in the 2000s, 24.
Right.
They don't know Puffy like we know.
Yeah. We know Puffy.
They know Brother Love.
They know Brother Love. By the time they was even able to see Puffy 8, 9, 10 years old, it was already 2010, 2011.
Right.
Yeah.
Puffy done so much before that. You know what I mean? So it's like they only seen the Mohawk Puffy, Roll Die Puffy.
Mm-hmm.
They see that Puffy. They don't see the Puffy that ushered in the whole movement.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, I know for me, man, it fucked me up because I know a lot of us, we used to hate Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
He was corny as shit.
Corny as shit always.
dancing and shit, man.
That's why I couldn't believe that
Fucking
some of the stories I heard about how he used to treat Big and how he probably got Pac killed or how he jumped in Big shit for some publishing shit. Yeah. It's hard to believe because I always looked at Puffy as a soft ass nigga.
Right. And we all did.
The shiny suits and all that shit. So
Come to find out he was blowing niggas' cars up, smacking rappers.
I know he smacked Drake. All types of crazy shit.
Man, Puffy was just having his way with niggas out here, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up.
So, but my thing is like, you know, he was a corny nigga, man, for as long as I can remember. But as I grew older and I started doing business and trying to grow my own business, I started to look back like this nigga came from backup dancer, came through the ranks.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Listen, came through the ranks and made it to the tippy.
Early too. Early, bro. Early 90s. The Uptown Records.
Uptown, the Bad Boy.
And all that. Early, bro. Early.
So I see that, I'm like, so for years prior to all this, I started to have a lot of respect for him. I'm like, this our dude right here. This is, you know what I mean? Like, I'm proud of cuz he done made it up here.
Yeah.
And then to see him in a goddamn federal holding cell. You dig? Like,
vulnerable like that, man.
Man, it did something to me, dog. And I know a lot of, it's not the popular thing to say. You know what I'm saying? Somebody cuss you out if you say that in public. You know what I mean? But I just gotta be honest about that because, you know, and that ain't like we want Jay-Z next, or we want Jay-Z to be next on it. Like, man, what is it?
Like, that's crazy. That's crazy work right there.
Somebody father right there.
You know what I'm saying? And who else? If they take Jay-Z, what's left
with?
You know what I'm saying?
Baby and them.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Baby and them. But like, they ain't got no entrepreneurial type. Something we can look up to. You know what I mean?
When you've been getting money as long as the Diddy's and the Jay-Z's, and anybody that's been getting money for a long time, you tend to do, or people look at you as doing crazy shit. But you've been having money so long, and Diddy done fucked every girl. His sexuality done probably grown. He probably get bored with a lot of shit. Not excusing him for what he's doing, but you know what I mean? Like, I can see like how a motherfucker they've been getting money for so long, and they've been living that lifestyle that have been in the spotlight. I'm not absolving him for anything. Shit, I'm just saying, like,
he getting accused of. I get it. None of that. I get it. His sexuality can't grow that much for you when you be doing Justin Bieber and all that. Fuck all that. Like,
well, see, that's what I got a problem because man, look. The only thing I'm going off of is what's in that indictment. All this other shit, dog.
All that extra shit.
Shit.
That's just gossip and rumors, dog.
Tabloids.
I'm sticking right with the indictment until further things come. You know what I'm saying? Because that indictment, they got real evidence on that. And then, you know, if another celebrity does come out and say, you know, then we'll take it there. We'll do it accordingly. You know what I'm saying? But, man, it's unfortunate. I'm going to say this, man. I hope that the justice can prevail. But no matter how it go, you know, like even with R. Kelly and everybody else, lock them up for what they need to be locked up for. Not extra shit, not no finesse. You know what I'm saying? And all these crazy numbers and shit, man. So, yeah, man, that's that.
Hey, you ain't even cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Got R. Kelly locked up because the way the algorithm is.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
everything is microwave. Like you just reminded me, like, damn, R. Kelly still locked up. Still.
Off a documentary, dog.
Yeah.
That documentary did a man.
I said, man, that's because you gotta think how much how much publishing this guy. I mean, think about this guy wrote I Believe I Can Fly.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Think about they made Russell Simmons skip the country.
Yeah.
Think about the wealth
Yeah,
that you're passing down.
I forgot Russ, man.
Yeah.
Man, think about the wealth that you're passing down to the next generation of folks. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I feel like a lot of times that should be an attack on the billionaires' money.
The black billionaires. What the guy did from the
Nickelodeon?
No, the white guy, the owner of the football team. The Patriots. What they
Oh yeah, Robert Kraft.
Yeah, but it wasn't that bad though. What they called him at a brothel?
Yeah, sure did. Sure did. That came in and out. Nobody ain't know.
Yeah, I see that came in and out. Yeah,
Jerry Jones saying shit, crazy shit.
Yeah, Jerry Jones.
But you know what though? We got a lot of we got a lot of black whistleblowers that control the media, that control that.
Roland Martin. Quick.
I like Stephen A. Smith when he reporting on sports, but when you start getting into that political shit, I don't fuck with it because I feel like he pander for people too much. You know what I mean? I don't like that shit, bro. You gotta stay true to who you are. I understand you get paid by the establishment and shit, but you still gotta go home black. You know what I mean? You still gotta sleep black. Still gotta wake up black.
That's a fact. Yep.
Them dudes, man, be tripping out.
Yeah.
Now Shannon Sharp faking the sex shit. I heard he faked that shit.
You know he did. Though.
Man, he really he
know
that shit, bro. Like, man, you know how hard it is to go on Instagram live, bro.
Yeah.
You just sit your phone down, you on Instagram. Like,
it's a process. It's a process.
Right. Yeah, bro. When you said it, I was like, oh yeah, you faked that shit, nigga.
Because they were saying he was gay, right?
Yeah.
You gay.
Right.
Be you.
Yeah.
You still a Hall of Famer.
Right.
I ain't gonna change nothing.
You still Cat Williams. You still Cat Williams.
Yeah, you still ushered in that, bro. So you ain't had to do all that, man. Like,
so
I knew it was fake. ESPN ain't fire his ass.
Yeah.
You know they'll fire your ass quick if you black and do shit like that.
Right.
Look at Paul Pitts.
So let me ask you, these topics we just covered, that's what y'all cover on the podcast?
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay.
A lot. We definitely. My algorithm is set for that, dog. I go investigate you other weeks.
Yeah.
It's set. It's set for that. It's set for me to report on that type shit, and it gives me a lot to report about.
Right.
So that's why I say that the podcast game is extremely young, and there's a lot of different changes, a lot of different tweaks you can make to your shit, a lot of money to be made in this shit, as long as you can get the right ads and the right revenue coming in.
Right.
So you gotta think like that. Like it's big. The business is just as big as us being on air and being in front of the camera. Like make sure we take care of that shit first.
Right.
And that'll lead us to do that. So yeah.
Absolutely. Is there anything else y'all want to plug while we rolling?
Just check out the podcast. I got a second one coming out. It's called Boxing on Broadway.
Oh shit. Okay.
We talk about boxing, strictly boxing. Like I said, we boxing fans.
Oh, that's dope.
We came up boxing back in the day. So that's like one of our babies right there. So I love right there.
That's a solo joint, or that's both of y'all?
Both of us.
Okay. That's dope.
We do a long boxing segment on the Mission Statement podcast every time we go on. So with boxing being as popular as it is and getting bigger, shout out Tank. It's shout out my boy Tank. It's only right for us to have our own podcast.
No, absolutely.
So, yeah, bro. Other than that, man, we just DJing, taking care of family.
Shout out AC Soprano. He just
shout out to AC.
Yeah, shout out to AC Soprano.
He dropping some new shit. We definitely behind that.
Yeah,
definitely get behind him. Always gonna get behind him on that shit. Shout out to Taliban. He's ready to drop some shit.
Yeah.
The niggas definitely still in the music, but a little bit more behind the scenes.
Yeah.
The podcast is our baby right there. That's a slow man's walk. We can do that until we 50.
Yeah, 50. You can do that past 50.
You know what I mean? Past 50.
Yeah.
Give me long. We continue to build our audience, and shout out to our audience. Shout out to everybody that rock with us. Shout out to everybody that
sponsor Rainy Day.
Yeah, shout out to our sponsors, and shout out to everybody that tell us that they miss our podcast when they don't hear from us. Yeah, that entices us to make more. And shout out to everybody that support us. Shout out to you for even having us on here.
Yeah,
you already know, man.
Shout out to
That's what it's here for, dog.
Shout out to everybody, man. Definitely. And look out for more season 4 coming soon.
Tell the people where they can find it.
Oh, YouTube. We on Apple Podcasts.
Okay.
We on everywhere you can find
Spotify.
audio podcasts.
Spotify #1.
Spotify #1. That's who got us out here. Who sponsored us. Shout out to Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to shit. We everywhere. We on Audio Crack, Audio
Nice.
Man. We on iHeart Radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we everywhere. Just look up the Mission Statement Podcast.
Yeah, you can find us there.
Broadway Boyz. Yeah, but we everywhere. Just look up the Mission Statement Podcast.
Yeah, you can find us there.
Broadway Boyz.
You got 3 seasons of good content. You got special guests. We got more special guests coming. So season 4 gonna be big for us.
Real big.
We kicking in doors, kicking in new opportunities.
So the Mission Statement Podcast, the Broadway Boyz, man. I appreciate y'all coming through.
Definitely.
Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, brother.
We up out of here, man. Peace.
Gang life.